These big leaguers accepted that they made a mistake and they quickly went on to apologize. Let's start with the case of Joey Votto. A foul fly ball came out of the first base side. Votto goes out in search of the ball. Everything pointed to Joey Votto staying with the fly ball, but before this fan would make Votto lose sight of the ball when trying to capture it as well. Votto was not at all happy about that action of the fan. He grabs him by the shirt and angrily returns to the field. Later he understood that he was also wrong to treat him that way, and when he was in the dugout, he began to autograph a ball to give it to him, and then apologize for what happened. Great gesture of Vote after giving the fan a hard time. Let's move on to the case of Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani passes a shot too close to Mark Canha. Mark got upset and said, "What's wrong with you, Sho?" The receiver intervenes and tells him to relax, that it was not intentional. Mark gets into words with the receiver and the dugouts began to empty. Ohtani knew it wasn't that big of a deal and he quickly apologized to the entire Athletics dugout so that the problem would not get bigger. Shohei says, "Everything is very calm. It was my fault." The Japanese thing is impressive. Nowadays it is rare to see a pitcher apologizing in this type of circumstances. Now let's look at the case of Gregor Blanco and Bumgarner. Bumgarner was having a perfect game performance. He had 5 perfect innings until Gregor Blanco made an error in right field. Apparently Blanco could not locate the ball well because he had the sun in front of him. He was about to take the fly ball, but it was not like that, and with it he eliminated the possibility of Bumgarner playing a perfect game. Gregor Blanco knew the magnitude of this mistake and he quickly went on to apologize to Bumgarner. Bumgarner reacts in a good way and tells him that he understands the situation and that nothing was wrong. Let's move on to the case of Addison Russell. Fall's fly ball came out to left field. Addison runs after that fly, the ball moving farther and farther into the stands. Addison decides to go there for her, and when she reaches the warning strip, she reaches out to get the catch, but when she does, she throws the tray of potatoes at an amateur. Addison Russell felt guilty about that and moments later personally went to where the fan was to deliver a new tray of potatoes. In the end, the fan came out on top when he received that huge gesture from Addison Russell. Receiving a good greeting from the player and taking some selfies with him, Addison Russell didn't make any mistakes, but that way of apologizing earned the applause of the fans. Now let's look at the case of Asdrubal Cabrera. The Rangers receiver noticed Asdrubal was opening up a lot and made a shot to try to put him out. The Rangers second baseman makes strong contact with Cabrera and he didn't like that very much because he quickly pushes him and yells at him to be careful since he ended up crushing his hand. Later, the Rangers second baseman approaches Asdrubal Cabrera to apologize for what happened and tell him that at no time did he intend to hurt him. Possibly Cabrera told him that he did not intend to react that way either, but when he felt that strong contact, he had no other option. In the end, they left the misunderstandings and continued the party in peace. Without a doubt, all these players showed an excellent personality by accepting their mistakes and apologizing. But well, is this how all Major League Baseball players should be?